Okay, let's try something a bit different today. I'll try to speak. It's not my strong suit, and English is not my birth language, mother tongue. But I wanted to try it a bit more for real, let's say. So you're on my chest. I'm with the Fuji X100 and I'm in Geneva, lakeshore, around 1 hour before the sunset. Yeah, I'll try to be also a bit more intentional with what I shoot today. Not like just hunting for composition as usual. I wanted to take a bit more time, take it a bit slower, and maybe explain few composition if I can. Here you saw a nice composition just there with the two leading lines, the lake and the sky there. We're just waiting for someone to cross. Those two look super cool. For the one who never realized, I shoot mainly in aperture purity, so I can focus on what I do, what I photograph, and not how I photograph it. Yeah, just between those two pillars, so I think I will move to another composition. Here it's a bit backlit, but I really like those two poles. I come a few times here. Usually there is cool composition over there in this kind of pier and this pier too. And those two poles are in all my pictures, I think, from there. So here I need to balance it a bit. But I really like to have those two poles with the people in the back. Would have loved if they were a bit more separated from each other, but it's a couple. Guess it makes sense they stick together. I really like how the sky contrasts with the white pier, and to have all the pier inside the same picture. Yeah, really great one. We are off to a really good start. It feels a bit weird to speak to myself, but I guess I'm not speaking to myself, but to you guys. Yeah, I like to come here because there is all those easy leading lines here, or obvious one for me now, and it's really cool. And here I try to include the ducks, the 3 or 4 ducks there with the leading line and the guy, and I will do it by trying to separate him from the pier. So a bit higher. Wait that this lady goes a bit further. Up. And I'll take quickly one. Check if it's better horizontally. I'm not sure. I think I prefer the one landscape mode. So yeah, really cool. You have the guy here. I'm not sure I pointed the right way. Let's see that in post, but you have the guy with the leading line, the other leading line to the pier, and then all this kind of negative space there I really like. So yeah, we are at a brand new beach. I think it's 2-3 years we have this beach in Geneva. Before it was just the lake. So really nice. New composition for me. So same, you have this pier, white pier with the poles. Here, take quickly one before this other lady enters the composition, but you see it's the same idea that the first one. It's this pier, white pier with the two poles, and it acts like a leading line, and you have those two poles that act like anchors to the composition, and the leading line then the subject. So this is mainly what I look for. Yeah, I'm not I think I'm obsessed with those poles that are actually outdoor showers for summer. Right now no one is swimming in the lake. I think it's already too cold in Geneva. Yeah, we continue. Here I take the opportunity. It's what I mean when I'm usually hunting for composition. I mean I don't stay that long somewhere and don't always build up the composition. I'm more taking the shot in the moment, and then I go for the next one. Here I see the boat coming. I see again this third pier here, always the same pattern, and I'm wondering how it will look like when the boat will enter this composition here that I have on the Fuji. So I'll try to frame something. I like this negative space, kind of negative space that the pier is doing. Go a bit higher. To have the pole not crossing the boat. I think this composition will have benefit from me being a bit higher, but I'm already 192, so not easy to be higher. There are this thing I could have jumped on, but yeah, it happened so fast. So yeah, I like to isolate a bit the subject in my pictures. If I have someone in the frame, I'll try to isolate him by being him alone or standing out. Here it's easy, the guy is alone, so try a new one. Do the same composition. I think I will crop a bit here, so you have just the leading line from outside of the frame. Checking if I prefer it in landscape mode. Not really for now. If I go a bit back, I saw this crow on the pole that I really like. Really cool. So yeah, I already said it, but I really like this place because of those composition with the pole and the pier every time, and you have 4 of them, so you can walk like I don't know 500 meters, and you have 3 times the same composition with a kind of a similar background and some different opportunities each time, because the people there are not the same for every one of them. So yeah, really good spot if you're in Geneva. So yeah, here really like those line of chair repeating themselves. So yeah, I think there is definitely something to have here. I like this picture with the guy that just passed. But I would have preferred, I think, to have him a bit more on the back, a bit at the beginning of this leading line of chairs. And I see the boat coming. Does it adds to the composition or not? Not the first one, but I think the second one will. It's a question of timing. I would have preferred we don't see the first boat. We'll go a bit there to give it a bit more time. Okay, I think I like it. really prefer the composition from the other side. Here I noticed the chairs, and then I noticed that the boat looks like the water jet, the famous water jet from Geneva in the back. So yeah, definitely a cool picture. So yeah, I saw that there is the same 3 chairs, and the spot is a bit better here that the boat now moved. So I'll try to frame it a bit differently now, with a bit more sky. Try to frame them nicely here. So here again, some cool composition with the circle leading line going to this one person on the pier. Try to frame it. I like it that way. A bit far. Closer is a bit better. What I like is that you have this first leading line leading to the lady, I think, and then you have the water jet, and then this patch of green trees. Really cool with the sky. Go even closer, but I think I prefer the one I just took. Would have loved to have a bit more compression, like with an 85 or something like that. Here with the 23 from the X100. I think it's not enough. Okay, here definitely crop this one to remove from the bottom the stones. But yeah, I really like the fading of the pier, this yellow buoy, but I found that the boat behind make it too not clean enough, but that I can clone out in post if I just wait that the big yellow one goes away. And I like the two people are not facing each other. Okay, here obvious one. I'm a bit far away, but I really loved the leading line again with the wall and the framing someone in the middle of the trees. Yeah, I really like that one.
Einfach immer hinterherfahren zu können. Gar nicht. Ich habe auch nach der zweiten Abend gesagt, ich will jetzt nicht mehr bewegen, muss ich
So here, change a bit the composition. I will use the staircase on the right as a leading line to the guy. So, and I won't include on the left, I think, something like that. Maybe I take this one and I get it as a 4x5, or I really go a bit more in and take something like this. Try to move a bit on the right side to have everything a bit more in the middle, and I will include a bit more of the sky. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, while filming a bit for the B-roll, I just realized that I also like the one like that, the landscape with the two extra poles. Again, I take it a bit from higher to better separate the pole from the horizon. But it's definitely my favorite one of the evening. And I think if I include more, then I lose this, I call it staircase on the right side that you use to get up the boat. So yeah, definitely I love this composition a lot. Tell me what you think about it, but yeah, definitely my favorite one from today. Here an opportunistic composition. You have this guy on the bench, a line of bench, and then this couple walking toward me. I'm not sure if I prefer it with or without the couple, but I think I prefer it with. I really like how the sun shines on the bench. Take a few more, lowering my position. I'll take the one without the couple. I think I prefer the one with the couple. Checking the puddle. Yeah, I really love that. I'm not sure you can see from the GoPro, but you have this guy that is for sure the main subject, and then you have the reflection with the trees on top of the composition and on the bottom on the reflection that act like a leading line. So really cool. I think I can work it a bit even a bit better with the pole. See the guy from earlier walking there, and I want to check if I can have him in this frame here, and is the bike on the back. Yeah, that catch my eye for unknown reason, cannot explain it, but I'll try to go a bit more, to be a bit more high, can walk up there and see. This and the yellow mark on the floor, so a bit more here, something like that. If someone would come in the frame,